Hi everyone, we're working on FPT7 HiSet Practice Test and we're in the home stretch here. I have been doing this without a break, so my brain hurts. We're on number 21 and I'm just going to go straight to the whiteboard because as I read the question I want to be able to show you a couple of things. Okay, so here's our question. Khalid is 56 years old. This is something that we know, and I'm going to put it over here. Khalid is 56, okay? Kathleen is 6 years older than Brody. So Kathleen is 6 years older than Brody. Kathleen is Brody plus 6. The sum, which means you're adding, of Kathleen's and Brody's ages is half of Khalid's age. So if I add Kathleen and Brody together, I get half of Khalid's age. So remember, Kathleen is Brody plus 6. Brody is just going to be Brody, right? Now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to set this up so that we only have one variable. Right now we have 3 variables. We've got Khalid, Kathleen, and Brody. So what we're trying to figure out is Kathleen's age. That's going to be our answer. But to be able to get there, we're going to have to do some work with this. So the sum of Brody plus Kathleen, this is Kathleen, is equal to half of Khalid's age. So he's 56, and we're going to take half of his age to get the sum of their ages. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of math. B plus B gives us 2B plus 6. I will try not to make any 2B or not 2B jokes here. Ha ha. Okay, now on this side, 56 divided by 2, I'm going to use my calculator because I like to use it whenever I'm doing simple math like this to make sure I don't mess up. And it's 28. Okay, so far so good. Now we're just doing straight algebra from here. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides, and I'm going to end up with 2b equals 22. Got it? Now I'm going to divide both sides by 2, and I find out that Brody is 11 years old. Okay, that is not what the question asked. The question asked how old Kathleen is. So I have a B here for Brody. Brody equals 11. I'm going to take this 11 and I'm going to put it right here. And I will discover that Kathleen is 17. So your answer for this question is going to be D, 17.